Now, we were church planters in Paraguay, South America. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way in case this fellow wants to leave the church now. But in Paraguay, South America, there's a drink there, and it's only in Paraguay. It's called Tereré. That's a Guarani word. And they do have mate in Argentina and Brazil and other countries, and that's the main difference between the two is one's hot water with mate, but tereré is with cold water. And this is store-bought here. Down in Paraguay, you still buy it off the shelf, but they make it in the country, and it tastes terrible to me. It always has. I got used to it. It took me a year to develop a taste. This isn't that bad, but if I had to describe it, it's kind of like cigarette ashes mixed in water, okay? So, brother, I hope I'm not discouraging you there or anything. But I haven't tried this particular brand, but I think it's milder. But anyway, I'm going to ask you to come on up, if you don't mind. Now, I used to do this with 3 men, but since COVID set in, and I knew people weren't going to drink on a straw after each other, though in Paraguay, that's what you did. The men sit in a circle. You had one guy that poured the water. He would pour the water. By the way, could somebody get me a cup of water or a bottle of water? Would that be possible? And you sit in a circle, and you have one guy that's like the host. He'll pour it in the. This is a cow's horn. This is called a guampa, and the metal straw is called a bombilla. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Perfect. Thank you. And he would pour it all the way up to the top, and then pass it to the guy on his left. He would drink it all. He'd give it back, he'd pour it again, and it just goes around a circle. And you go around, and when you finally have enough, you just say gracias, which thank you in Spanish, and that was the end of it. And so I just wanted to bring a little culture to the church here at the sacrifice of this brother here. And yeah, I was telling the pastor, I was in a church one time, and there was 3 men, and the first 2 drank it. And after they drink it, I asked them just to share with the church, you know, what they thought it tastes like or whatever. But this third guy, he was just there. The other 2 guys had sat down, and this third guy, he was looking at it, and it looks nasty too, brother. But anyway, he was contemplating whether he was even going to drink it or not. And I said, brother, what Bible verse comes to your mind as you're contemplating drinking this? And he said, that verse where the Lord said, Lord, if it be your will that this cup might pass by, you know. But, and this happened down in, it was Calvary Baptist Church in Florida, Fort Walton. I had a song leader up there, and he was going to drink it, and he was contemplating about drinking it. And so I took one of my dress shoes off, and I poured some of that water in my dress shoe, you know, just took it off and poured it in my shoe. And I said, now, brother, I'll give you a choice. You can either drink this or you can drink the water in my shoe. And I had no idea that he was going to drink that water out of my shoe. But he did, which just ruined my illustration for the message that night because I was going to talk about clean vessels and stuff. But anyway, now you can close your eyes if you want to, brother. I'm not going to, somebody's going to have to back him up here before tomorrow night, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of like a green tea in a way, but it's strictly in Paraguay. And drinking after other people, I asked the doctor in the Capitol, I said, is there any chance of getting tuberculosis or anything like that? And he said, well, everybody down here, they've got parasites and everything else. He said, I wouldn't worry about it. So, and so, okay. No.
Brother Jason, if I told you how much I appreciate you, brother. You're a good man.
Yeah. Now, I did ask the pastor. It had to be somebody who just wouldn't leave the church over anything, you know. So, yeah. I'm trying to make it look good here. Okay, brother. Yeah, you don't touch the straw, okay? Because if you pull it up, it'll get stuck. The stuff in the bottom will get stuck in the straw there. You just have to hold the cup. And this is very traditional here in Paraguay, okay?
Okay.
Now, after you get through drinking, I want you to share with the church, you know. And I haven't tried this brand. It may be okay, so I want you to be honest when you, okay? So,
Special instruction, just sip it.
yeah, you just start sipping, and you can close your eyes if you want to.
It tastes like a tea.
Does it? Yeah. So, is it bad tea or good tea or?
Well, it was introduced in an interesting way that
Yeah.
tainted my perception, but the actual taste, it
Yeah.
tastes like a standard tea to me.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
No, this is really mild, Beth. We're gonna have to get another brand or something. So, yeah, that's really not bad. Well, I'm gonna leave it up here and put it on the display. And as you leave the church tonight, if you want to look at it, you can do it. Well, thank you, brother. Let's give him a hand there, okay? Boy, that's the first time we've used that brand, but we won't use it anymore. So,